Hi guys, I just wanted to jump on real quick. My daughter's sleeping right now. It's I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like after midnight and I'm just exhausted. I protested today again at the school, across the street from the school. Tomorrow I'm going to head out to the town hall to see. I want to get information on specifically where I can protest. I have been trespassed from my daughter's school. If you're not familiar with the story, what's happening is I was trespassed from my daughter's school. She's in third grade and she attends a charter. And so, following the trespass, I have had to hire another parent from the school to take her to school daily. And so, she has now been dropping her off and picking her up from school for about 6 months since school started in August. And so, I'm extremely exhausted. I've been protesting since before December. No, excuse me, since before Christmas. And I've been doing it as much as I can, as often as I can. Time doesn't always permit. I have numerous appointments, obligations, but today I was out there and just been just so exhausted. I mean, tomorrow, I'm really nervous because tomorrow I have a early resolution appointment with the attorneys for the school. This is American Leadership Academy School in Florence, Arizona. So these guys have contacted me and they want to resolve. I don't know what they're going to offer me. I have no idea. I told them up front that I will not leave the school. If they want me to leave, if that's their angle to get me to agree that I'm not going to be doing this. Look, listen, I'm not opposed to getting my kiddo out of school. I know this is a very toxic situation, but I'm not going to do it on their terms. I'm not going to be bullied and coerced and pushed out, like intimidated out of the school on their terms and under duress. I'm not going to do it that way. So I'm really nervous about what's going to happen tomorrow because part of me is like, well, let's hear what they have to say and see if, they make an offer that's good enough that maybe I'll reconsider and just get the heck out of there. But the other part of me says, fight, just fight, fight, fight. And I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if that's like my own prideful self or if it's that I even think that there's a chance of winning at this point. I don't even know, honestly, what winning even looks like at this point. I just know that something inside of me, there's this drive inside of me that says, just keep fighting for your daughter, keep fighting for her. Fight for the other kids, keep, advocating and keep doing everything that you can at this point to get the school to just cease and desist everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful or not, but the only thing I can say is that I am absolutely exhausted. For those of you that don't know the story, I'm a mom. I'm a single mom that's been sued for $50,000. My daughter's charter school sued me. For those of you that think this can't happen to you, for those parents out there, think twice because it can absolutely happen to you. And it did happen to me. So if you're new to this channel and you don't know the premise of this story, or you don't even know the beginnings of it, please, I encourage you to watch part 1 of the video, part 1 and 2 of the story, where I narrate step by step what's happening with this school, American Leadership Academy in Florence, Arizona, because upon viewing that, you are going to get more insight on the situation at the school. And I think it's important for parents to know and be fully aware. Right now, I'm calling for protesters. If anybody can please help me get out there and protest, please contact me. You can contact me on my email address. It's sapphireJane.v@gmail.com. It's spelled S as in Sam, A as in Apple, P as in Paul, P as in Paul, H as in Henry, I as in India, R-E. Then the next word is Jane, J as in Jack, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy. And then it would be E as in Edward, dot, or a period after the word Jane, .gmail.com. And I'm sorry, that would be a .v.gmail.com. So it should read sapphireJane.v@gmail.com. I would be so incredibly thankful and grateful to you. Anybody that would like to join me to protest, please let me know, and we will arrange to meet at a venue or a location so that we can continue to spread awareness to all our parents. It's so important for our parents to know what is going on at these schools. They are keeping the parents out. I'm not a pioneer at this. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I am not a pioneer at all. This happened to a lady named Nicole Solis. She is a mom just like me. She had made numerous records requests at her school, her child's school in Rhode Island. And this happened, I think, sometime last year. I want to say like March or so, or maybe even this year. I'm not certain. I think it was actually, no, it was last year, obviously. And she, upon asking about the curriculum, she had shared that this teachers union had sued her. And so I see a pattern here. That's exactly what's going on with me. I stood up for my kid in school, and the school started issuing me a variety of, for lack of a better word, punishments. They are basically creating egregious consequences for me, and they have been retaliating. I've been receiving very vicious reprisals from the school, same as Miss Nicole Solis. And so I encourage you to also read her story. It's all over YouTube. I think that the latest was that they had dropped the lawsuit, that she had found representation through the Goldwater Institute. I'm still looking for representation in my case. I have no one to represent me. I've actually called at least half a dozen attorneys, and they all say that they cannot help me with my case because they represent school districts. They do not represent parents. And so that poses a very big obstacle for me. So my only two choices at this point is to either accept the offer that the attorneys are going to give me tomorrow during their early resolution appointment with me, or the other thing that's going to happen is I'm going to decline the offer, and we're going to go to court. We're going to go to trial. They're demanding a jury trial. This school is demanding a jury trial against me. This is not a criminal case. This is a civil matter, and they are demanding a jury trial. I'm just like, it's unbelievable. So this case has received some media attention. It has recently been published at the Florence Reminder Blade Tribune newspaper. So for those that want more information, you can also read the article there. There is a discrepancy, or there is a mistake in the article that was printed January 3rd, 2024 at the Florence Reminder. And that is that the school obtained an injunction of harassment against me. No, they did not. They were not successful at that. They tried to get a order of protection against me that would be enforceable up to 2 years in Superior Court, and that occurred in, I think it was, July of 2023, but the judge threw that out. So that the reporter made a mistake on that piece right there, but everything else in the article is accurate. It's very important that when you do read the article, that you do all the allegations that the school's making against me, that you do. It's very important that you read it and pay attention to the words, the suit says. So the suit says this. That means that that's what they are alleging. That is not what occurred. All of the allegations they made against me are 100% false. I've been doing my best to just continue to advocate for my daughter. My daughter's still at the school. I have been looking into other options, including home study. Recently, someone had talked to me about ESA. There's just a lot of different things that I'm looking into right now. But for the time being, if I cannot agree on whatever offer they're going to be proposing tomorrow, then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having to represent myself in court, unfortunately, and hope to God that that jury will hear my truth, and that they will support me, and that they will be in favor of me. So for all of you listening, again, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry this is so informal. I'm not a tech savvy person, so what you see is what you get. I don't have like all these fancy, backdrops or edits or voiceovers or music or anything. I'm sure as time progresses, I could get into that a little bit more and explore that. But for now, it's just going to be me giving you the meat and potatoes, just talking to you directly about my experiences and how things are moving along, providing timelines and what's going on. If anyone is listening to this, I implore you to please help me find an attorney that would represent me pro bono, because I know that's totally that's like a long shot, I know. But if somebody knows someone that can help me and our family, I'm a single parent, I cannot afford an attorney. I did contact various groups. I think there was one in particular, I think Southern Arizona Legal Aid, they wouldn't help me. There were several attorneys, like I said, that would not assist me. And I had contacted, I'm not sure if I contacted, I think Legal Aid as well, and no one can help me. No one would well, I want to rephrase that because I think they can. I just think that they are choosing not to for some reason. I don't know if they feel that this case is something that I could handle myself, or it's too frivolous, or they don't feel they can win. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. All I know is that they are not able to assist. That is what I've been told. Or I don't qualify for their services pro bono. So again, thank you for everything. Right now, my two main things two main requests are: one, if someone can find a pro bono attorney, I need someone that is very well versed in special education laws. My daughter is an IEP student. She has an IEP or an individualized education plan, and she is currently receiving that IEP. She's receiving an IEP, let me rephrase that, but they are not doing the IEP. They're not giving her comprehensive services the way they should. We'll discuss that in another video specifically, but for now, I'm just seeking an attorney. That's my number one priority, an attorney that can help our family pro bono. I am also seeking I'm seeking anybody that will help me protest, that can come out and volunteer their time to help me protest at the school. The school is located at 4380 North Hunt Highway in Florence, Arizona. The name of the school is American Leadership Academy, and this is there are two schools at that location. There's a high school and there's an elementary school, and the one that I'm speaking of is the elementary school. And they're in Florence, Arizona, as I mentioned before, 4380 North Hunt Highway. If anyone can join me, I'm usually there in the afternoon after school ends, between 2:45 to 3 p.m. That's when I first appear. Then I'll stay and protest for about 3 hours. So if anybody can join me, please just meet up with me. If I'm not there, you don't see me on that particular day, it's because I have other obligations. But if you don't see me, don't get discouraged. Come the next day and come meet me, and I will answer any questions you have. And if you need to contact me again, please contact me by email, sapphiregane.v@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching. Bye.